Dopamine detox is OP, man. A week ago, I'd watch YouTube for a few hours a day. The task that should take me just 10 minutes takes me 30. I don't wanna fucking work. And I could have done more work. But I don't feel like it, so I just don't. And this is so fucking pathetic. I was such a bitch. And I realized that. I was like, Bart, you should work more. You could work more, and you should. Because this is so pathetic. You can't focus for 10 minutes straight to work on something because you get distracted. That's why I hopped on Dopamine Detox. Because I've noticed that I am a fucking bitch. I am a fucking bitch. I keep watching YouTube all day long, this slop content, some dopamine content. I don't need any of that shit. Is this bringing me closer to success? Hell no. That's why I hopped on Dopamine Detox. Because I noticed how big of a bitch I am. And since then, I want to work. Every day I wake up with a smile on my face because I'm like, yeah, I am gonna freaking work. I have this urge inside of me to work that I didn't have before. Dopamine Detox is the best way to succeed because you have nothing to do. Since you have nothing to do, you will just work. This is funny that when you subtract everything from your life and you leave only these little bits, you'll be like, yeah, I'm just gonna work. The only rest that I have is watching self-improvement because I'm on self-improvement and I need the advice of other guys. So watching self-improvement, but not too fucking much. Reading the Bible or reading my brother's book because he wrote a book, actually two, but I am reading his book and he wants me to review it. So that's what I'm doing. Since I have nothing else to do, I just do the shit that I should do. I just do the work. I have all day now to work. Of course, I am gonna help my girlfriend with her birthday party. I'm gonna help my friend with her birthday party. Alright, that's fine. But for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna have all the time in the world to work. And if I don't feel like working, what am I gonna do? Just sit and stare at the wall? Yeah, and that's an option. This probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea. But if I want to rest, I'm gonna read the Bible. Or learn from somebody on self-improvement. Or I'm gonna read my brother's book. If there's some rest that I want to do, I'm just gonna fucking work. This is so funny, fuck. My arm hurts from holding the camera. Like, fuck, this is a workout of itself. But it's so fucking funny that now I want to do the work. Like, really, I wake up with so much motivation. And we heard it so many times that, yo, discipline over motivation. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'd rather be motivated 1,000,000 times more than disciplined. Because motivation is doing the work because you fucking want it. You want to work, so you work. And determination, on the other hand, is doing the work, but you don't fucking want to do that. You struggle through this shit. Do you want to struggle with the work that you're doing? Or do you want to fucking like the work that you're doing? I want to like the work that I'm doing. I want to smile through this shit. There was a deer that's why I'm looking over there. But I want to love the work that I'm doing, not struggle through each bit of work that I have to fucking do. And Dopamine Detox is gonna be the best for that. Because you will start finding the dopamine in doing the work. It's funny that you will start the same feeling you get when watching either some TV show or content on YouTube or playing video games. The same feeling that I get by doing these things, now I get by working. Like right now I get so much dopamine. I just fucking want to be in the forest and record without stopping. I want to be there. I have so much dopamine in me from doing the work. Like today I woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the work. And I fucking want to do the work. And in the past, for me to say these words would be fucking impossible. How can I say these words that I want to work, but I fucking don't? I don't really want to work, so I'm not gonna work. I'm not motivated anyways. This is not working out anyways, so why the fuck do I even work? But now, this is not like this. It's funny that dopamine detox is... Like, everybody talks about dopamine detox, but you know how good it is when you finally hop on one. When you hop on dopamine detox, your life is never ever gonna be the same. Like, never. You will never come back to your previous ways. Or if you do, you'll have in mind that, yo, I was so productive back then. Because this is not my first dopamine detox. I've been on dopamine detox, I think it was like a year or 2 years ago. It was like a big dopamine detox that I don't think that I even allowed myself to listen to music. And I was at school and it was this boring lesson and I'm just sitting there. I would listen to music, but I'm like, no, I can't do it. I was just sitting there and I was bored as fuck. But this was like a very strict dopamine detox. And when I came back to my old ways of binging entertainment and playing video games, I realized that, yo, wait, Bart, you were so productive. You used to be so productive, and now you are fucking not. Come back to your previous ways. You remember suddenly how productive you were and how unproductive you are right now. Once you hop on dopamine detox, you will never be the same person. And I say it so fucking honestly. I'm telling you, man. Once you hop on dopamine detox, there is no going back. You will be a whole different person. You will put on a different skin. You will no longer want to do the bad stuff that you're doing. And even if you come back to your previous ways, you will have that memory of how productive you were and how much you loved doing the work. And now how much you hate doing the work. And even though it sucks at the beginning, even though it's fucking hard, even though you wanna click that YouTube icon, do not do that. Even though I'm watching this self-improvement and on this sidebar I have all these other videos, all these other entertainment videos that I would watch, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. This is even Christian content that I could watch, but I know that I should abstain from this as well. And I should get my Christian values from the Bible and from my brother's book, because his book is about Christianity. Somebody could say that, yo, these are good things. This is time spent for God. But how about I spend my time for God reading the Bible or my brother's book? And not watching YouTube for all day long. Because that's what I would watch. Like half of the time. This would be some Christian content, some Christian debates. Somebody would say that this is productive, this is a good thing. But I'd say that no. If I want to get successful, if I want to get really on dopamine detox and fix myself, because I am fucking a broken human being, I can't even allow myself to watch these things. So if you're in a similar situation, that you're now subtracting things from your life, leave the Bible, self-improvement on YouTube, but not too much. Do not go overboard with it. And just fucking working. If you have these 3 things to do, you will just be like, yeah, I could read right now the Bible. When you stop that, you're like, I could watch some content on YouTube, and maybe I will. But I have work to do. And since you have pretty much nothing else to do, you will just work. And you will work, and you will have so much fun doing that. I'm telling you, I enjoy working so much, and life is just so much brighter than it used to be. Now it's actually fucking fun. Now it's actually a nice thing to work. I look up to working. I could have never said that before. But now, I wanna be in this forest. I wanna record this shit. So I'm telling you, smile through this shit. This is my previous video. If you have trouble with just being so unmotivated and sad and with success, smile through this shit. And I'm telling you, go on dopamine detox because it is more OP than you could ever imagine. Subscribe if you liked the video, and have an amazing day, dude.